guys, Steve here at Potent Ponics. Today we're going to do a little video on milk-based kefir. In our last episode we showed you how to use probiotics. Actually, let me grab them here. We showed you how to use some probiotics from the store to make kefir. In this episode we're going to go over how to use regular kefir. You get online. Got this from Amazon. This one's from Fusion Teas. If you're interested in them. And then we also have some other kefir that came from a different vendor. I don't remember the name of the vendor. So again, this is for making lactobacillus, L.A.B.S, lactobacillic acid, really quickly. A lot of times you don't have time to wait. This is a much faster method and tends to have a little bit more vitamin B than some of the other methods. So we have our kefir container here. You can see some of the bacteria coming out. We're just going to take this and scoop this right down into that milk there. And the other big advantage to doing milk-based kefirs is we have no sugar. I know a lot of people are trying to get away from sugar in their L.A.B.S, sugar in their microbial inoculants, and this can be a great way to get those benefits of the L.A.B.S without having to rely on a method that relies on a lot of sugars. So we're going to take these guys, put them in there, this last little bit in. There we go. And we're going to do the other one. This way we have different cultures, and then what we're going to eventually end up doing is mixing all of our cultures. We have the other one over there from the previous episode. Strain that off. We got it going in a new culture. So, show this again. If I can juggle the camera and this with two hands. Alright. Goop, goop, goop. Alright. You can see we got pretty much all of it in there. And these are different cultures. These are two different types of L.A.B.S, two different cultures of L.A.B.S, even though they're hence the different containers. The idea is to get as many different milk-based kefir grains as you can. If you can get 2 or 3, great. Kefir grains cost about anywhere from $6 to $12, maybe even as high as $20 depending on how much you're getting. A lot of websites will have, a teaspoon or tablespoon. You don't need a tablespoon. You're going to make that much more in a couple of seconds once this thing's up and going, so there's no reason to stress on that. Try not to touch it with your hands and things like that. That's another big important point, is not to. I'm going to try not to touch it with your bare skin if you can help it. Alright. So now we got these. So we got our jugs. We're going to put our cap on our milk. This is just regular store-bought milk, whole milk. Doesn't matter if it's been pasteurized. You get a lot of people asking about that. And they were full, but there's some feral kittens outside that are too cute to leave us starving last night. So we're just going to shake it, and that's going to get the microbes stirred all around in there. Now we got all those nice milk microbes all mixed around. And then what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew these caps and then maybe give them a quarter turn. This way they can get a little bit of gas exchange, but it's going to keep out any pathogens. And we're just going to sit them there. And for anyone asking, in the last episode, it took about 2 days to get that going. I was going to do a follow-up video, but we got swamped with all the flooding and all the craziness going on here. So I do apologize. We will do a follow-up video with these guys here next week. Yeah, so I appreciate you watching. We had another person in the last video ask, when would you use L.A.B.S? What are L.A.B.S for in aquaponics or in soil? L.A.B.S are used to both treat contaminated soil, for things like E. coli, salmonella, listeria. It loves to feed on those types of microbes. It can help prevent them in aquaponic systems. So if you're doing vegetables, it can help maintain, food cleanliness and food safety. It also increases fungal dominance and fungal growth in your soil. And also increases fish growth by 15% and plant growth by up to 20%. So You know, you can use it for all kinds of wonderful things. It also, you can use it as a foliar spray if you dilute it to treat powdery mildew and other types of issues. So it's a really, really wonderful stuff. And yeah, so appreciate you watching. We're going to continue a lactobacillus or a Korean natural farming video series. We have a bunch of eggshells that we're going to be finishing crushing up here. We've been saving up to do some WCA videos. We're going to do some IMO videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys again next time. Cheers.